Good morning, everyone. Start of the weekend, off to Dudley today. Going to the ADI and JC conference. Our co-managing director Susan McCormack speaking there. We'll be running a trade stand, so come and say hello. We've got some interesting stuff to talk to you about. And I suppose along with that, I was thinking today, look, we're trainers and educators. We're ADIs. We help people learn stuff. So the question, how often do you set aside time to learn new skills? When do you give yourself time? And why bother making time for professional development? I mean, what's it going to do for you? I'm already busy, blah, blah, blah. You know, I've got a waiting list. The thing is, the more you learn, the more it boosts our self-confidence. I notice many ADIs being nervous and worried about doing the standards check. Well, if you improve yourself and the way you're doing things, doesn't matter how good you are now, you only increase that confidence. Have you got any personal learning strategies? Yeah? What works for you? For me, set learning goals. You know, those is important for me. That you know, I look at those goals and they're smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. And I also make them short-term goals rather than long-term. So if it's a big learning bit, I want to break it down into small bite-sized chunks so that, you know, I can manage it. Otherwise, and also it makes me feel like I achieved something, even if it's only small. What also helps me is I use visualization techniques. Yeah, that can make some of you smile. But visualization techniques in my learning. I visualize what it's going to look like when I've been successful and how it's going to work. And I walk myself and I talk myself through things before going to put things into action. And it just really helps me do things a little bit better. I think, you know, could you try it? See what happens. Also, we need to identify those obstacles, those stumbling blocks, the stuff that stops us from doing, you know. I haven't got enough time. Well, you know what we do, don't you, with our time, is we do everything else we've got to do, and then at the end of the day when I'm knackered, that's the time to do it. Well, actually, I'm best in the morning, so getting up early and doing things 30 minutes earlier actually helps me. How do you learn? Are you aware of how you learn? What will work best for you? Get into that learning habit, 30 minutes a day. You imagine how much you can learn if you do 30 minutes a day. Just start with a book, you know, which is interesting to you. Make sure, you know, you've again, I'll come back to choose your right learning style. And also those around you, can they help you? Can you, and where can you seek help? I would always like to say that at Tri Coaching Partnership, myself, any of the team, any of the trainers are always willing to have a short chat with anyone. So come and see us for a bit more information. And also, if you can, delegate tasks like, hey, son, can you mow the lawn for me? Those sort of things. Yeah, I know, it all costs you. Oh. So that's it really, because I'm off to the ADI and JC. We are talking about learning, and I was just thinking, well, what about your learning? Do you continue to professionally develop yourself? And if not, why not? What's stopping you? It can be fun.